Hey everyone, welcome back. Hello all my Leos. Welcome back to everyone who has already been on the channel and watched some of my videos. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who's new. I hope you guys find this channel really helpful, and I hope you guys subscribe by doing so. I don't know. I try to have some fun on here, but I am pretty serious when it comes to, self-healing and having you guys get in alignment, for the highest good for yourself. That is really important to me. It is a journey that I feel like we all are on. So welcome. I'm glad you found me. Leos, okay, before we get started, really quickly, this is for singles. So if you have somebody in mind or are dealing with somebody, talking with somebody, this reading is probably not going to resonate with you, just so you know. It is only for singles. So you could have people in the past, but probably nobody that you're talking to right now. If you do have somebody, and if you are talking to somebody, I will be uploading. I cannot talk. Okay, so communication probably is an issue when it comes to you guys, but we'll get into that in a minute. So if you are with somebody or have somebody in mind, check out the new love videos, and I will be posting those later, probably in a couple days. So just keep an eye open. Again, if you guys subscribe and turn on the notifications, then you could get that. You'll know when that happens. I also want to mention before we get started that if you are new to the channel and haven't watched any of my videos, then I am doing a giveaway once we get to 100 subscribers. So again, please, subscribe to the channel, share the channel out to your friends and family so that they can subscribe. The giveaways aren't just going to be tarot decks and crystals. They're going to be things of healing. I mean, I will give these things away, but they're going to be healing your body physically and mentally as well, because I do run another business outside of this called The Healing Lifestyle. You guys can check that in the description box if you are interested in learning more about that. So there are a crap ton of stuff in the description box, from personal reads to donating to the channel to even the extended reads that will be posted today after this reading. So there is an extended read for today, Leos. One last thing before we get started, and I know these speeches are always drawn out, but it is a general read, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody. So take what does and leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit into your life. Everybody's on their own timeline, so you guys might have to come back in a couple of days. I say up to about a week. This is for the next 7 days, depending on when you watch this. This is probably meant for you to hear. You can, if none of it resonates and you come back in a couple of days and it still doesn't resonate, you can always check your other placements as well. So sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs. Okay, there could be messages in those readings for you as well. So lots of options, okay? All right, let's get started, singles. I will start with what's happened in the past and any guidance that you need moving forward. The cards have been really good today in the past couple of readings that I've done. They have come out so much, and I love it. I love when all the cards start coming out, because the story is always better, right? The more cards I have, the better the story. So let's just get these straightened out real quick. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm actually going to do this. Okay. And we'll flip over what's on the bottom here, and we'll get to this one in a minute. All right, Leos, let's see what is going on, or what was going on. Wow, look at that. The colors almost match up. That's crazy. All right, on the board, you have your heart chakra, your crown chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, sacral again, so 2 sacrals, and then your root chakra. So basically you have the rainbow here. I would suggest going through all of your chakras, starting with your root chakra, working all the way up to your crown chakra. It could really open a bunch of traumas and things of the past, and that's kind of where we'll go in the extended, so I'll explain that later. All right, so let's see what has been going on with you guys. Just give me just a second to get this story together. All right, guys. Very interesting. Very interesting, because it seems to me that there was this person in the past, or some relationship in the past, where you really saw this person as marriage material. I mean, you have the Four of Wands here, which is marriage material. You have the Ten of Cups, which is about like emotions, connections. It also has the 2 children here. You have the Nine of Wands, which is all about passion, but still kind of being guarded, which we'll get to in a second. You have the Two of Cups here with the Temperance card. I mean, there's like a lot here surrounding this previous person, things that have happened in the past. You also have butterflies here as well, so that's a really cool transition. Okay, so here's what I'm getting, and don't shoot the messenger, but I feel like this person you thought was everything to you guys, and they kind of made you question your masculinity, is what I'm getting. Again, doesn't matter if you're male or female. But this person, I'm getting that this person had like a really high feminine energy here. But they were so much in their, how do I put that? They were so much in their power, in their alignment, in their free flowingness. Like I'm getting like, I feel like kind of like just a smooth sort of river or something, like a nice flowy, kind of breezy sort of thing. Like it was just very free flowing with them. And they just had this elegance and this, how do I put it? It was like this power. It was like this raw power that was not controlling, and it wasn't possessive, and it was really like free. Like I wish I could explain to you guys how I feel. Just very loose and open. I'm getting they could see both sides of the story. They were kind of building their own, some of them could have been building their own business, but they were building their own lifestyle. It was kind of like they didn't need you in a way, and I feel like you guys were bothered by that because you're used to having people who need you. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but yeah, it made you like question, I want to say, your stability, your kingdomhood, because you have 2 kings here, both in the reverse. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, there's this masculine energy here that is getting questioned. I just got goosebumps too, guys. Yeah, and so I think what ended up happening was you kind of tossed and turned about what you should do about this person, because you felt so strongly for this person. And at the end of the day, I feel like you shut down. I feel like you shut down and kind of cast this person out. I'm still getting chills, guys. Okay, this is crazy. I feel like you cast this person out because you just couldn't take it anymore. You couldn't take, I'm getting overwhelmed from this person because they kind of made you question everything. They kind of made you question yourself. Like, I feel like you guys have this stability about you, this sense of control of your life and how things are and should be and where you're going and figuring all this stuff out. And, you know, you had this life path. Okay, they're telling me that children might be involved. It's really random, but they're telling me that children might have been involved. And that's something that you were not really expecting. It's not that you weren't okay with it, it's just you weren't expecting. You weren't ready for that. I feel like you felt like you were ready for it, but ultimately, like I said, it just made you question, are you really ready for that? Yeah, so I feel like, you know, there was this, temperance is mostly about patience. But what I'm mostly getting from this is this balancing of, this wavering of, do I wait it out? Man, I'm still getting chills, guys. This is crazy. Do I wait it out? Do I, you know, like your decision making. I feel like that's where these 2 cups come in, is you having to weigh these options, because they're telling me it has to do with childhood. Something about your childhood or family, mother, father, some sort of something is why you felt like that. Why you felt like that, needing to weigh things out with this person. Even though you saw this person as like, you really put this person up on a pedestal, is what they just told me. You put this person up on a pedestal. They kind of made you question things. I'm getting that you guys didn't like that part because you thought you had it all figured out. So now, like, without this person, you went back to feeling like you have it all figured out, and now you're like, guard is up. Because you feel back in control. You feel safe. They're telling me you feel safe, and that's how you like it. You like to feel safe. And this person, because of their free-flowingness and their ability to not need you all the time, gave you the, I'm just getting like this faulty, like this shaking ground sort of thing. Like it shook your foundation. Okay, that seems really specific. So I really hope that you guys, I hope that resonated with more of you than what I think it is. But that seems really specific. Okay, so over here you have the Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands. I'm just going to pull them all out, and then I'll tell you what they all mean in a second. Then you have the Five of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I'm getting the story, guys, as I pull these, so it's like taking me a second. You have the Tower in the reverse, and you have the Six of Wands in the reverse, and then you have the Ten of Coins. Wow, guys, so you have the Ten of Coins and the Ten of Cups here. Again, that solar plexus energy. You have 3 cards here for that now. Leo, what did you do? Okay, what I'm getting is you moved forward. You felt like you moved on, and you moved forward, and you felt like everything was hunky-dory, and that you would just let bygones be bygones, put this thing in the past, put it to rest. And you would just focus on your career. But look where that has left you. The picture of them is in the background. This family, and maybe you just wanted a family with this person, but I'm getting that this person already had children. But now it's in the background because you're like, okay, it's still there, The memories are still there. The thought is still there. I feel like you guys still think about this person. But you're like turning a blind eye towards it and focusing on material things. You're focusing on your career. You're focusing on buying things to fill this gap that you've now created. And I'm going to be real with you guys on that one. Because there's this emotional connection that I'm getting is no longer there, and you guys are trying to fill that void from an ego standpoint, not a self-love standpoint. Wow, I'm really getting that you guys feel empty. But it's like you're bound and determined to, with the Queen of Wands here, you're bound and determined to, it's your pride. That's what this is telling me. It's your pride. And there are things that need healing for you to actually move forward, because right now it's fake. Right now this is not, you're avoiding the situation. You're avoiding how you feel truly. You're avoiding the truth. You're just being really avoidant from it. I feel like, you know, you guys had this tower moment, this falling out that I mentioned. I'm getting chills again, guys. You had this falling out with this person, and like I said, you tried to move forward, but it didn't work out. It's not working out like you thought it was. So you're like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to focus on my career. The good news is, with the tower being in the reverse, means that you both have kind of moved on from the situation as far as forgiveness goes. You've healed from that situation. You just kind of are like, okay, it was what it was, and I'm just going to let it go, right? So I feel like you have let this falling out go, but you still think about it. You still think about what could have been, what should have been. I'm just getting like it really felt really good. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you guys say that. It really felt really good. There's another chill, guys. I normally don't get chills in readings. I don't know why I'm getting chills in this one, but I am. Okay, so that's kind of like a summary of things that have happened. So let's get a kind of where you're going sort of thing. Okay, so they want me to do these cards, so I'll just do these on top. So let's do next 7 days for my Leos. Moving forward, single, even though this person, I feel like this person did a number on you in some way, and you just kind of pushed them away. You're pretending like it didn't happen. Sorry, my nose is itching. Alright, and one more. So next 7 days moving forward. Yep. This one wanted to come out this way. Do you guys really miss this person? Let's see if I can get some more out. Something that popped in my head was, why did they leave? I don't know if that's you asking that or them asking that. I'm just getting, why did they leave? Maybe they left unexplainably. Is that even a word? I don't even know. There's your 10 of coins again. Cool thing about this 10 of coins is everyone's together. There's actually 4 kids instead of the 2 you see here, but there's 4 kids, and the mother and the father and the dog. Okay, wow, and the 10 of cups on the bottom. Guys, I can't make this up. All right, 10 of cups on the bottom. So you guys, twice you guys got out the 10 of coins and the 10 of cups. That's crazy. There was a lot with this person, Leo. Like, what happened? Wow. Okay, and it's funny that the story kind of ends with the coins. Okay. So moving forward, next 7 days. Next 7 days. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny, fate, not intuition, divine timing is what I really want to say. Destiny, there you go. That, I think I already said destiny. That is what is coming, that's what's happening right now, is destiny's coming in, change is coming in, divine timing is happening, which could be things are resurfacing as far as this last connection went. Not necessarily last connection, but this relationship that we just talked about, previous relationship we just talked about. Things are coming back to the surface. I feel like I'm getting chills again, guys. I feel like you guys feel like this is a missed connection. I feel like you guys really thought that this was going to work out, and you missed out. I feel like there was this connection that you really couldn't explain with this person. It felt very familiar, and you didn't know this person prior. Like they weren't like your childhood best friend or something, but when you came across this person, there was this sense of familiarity with them. I feel like you guys had a connection where it was not just like a physical connection, but like a more spiritual connection, maybe mental connection. And I feel like some of you really didn't trust it because you haven't ever had that before. So you were like, what is this? It's brand new. Something, honestly, it could be something that you were kind of scared of, okay? With the kings in reverse like we saw. But I'm getting that you took that cup away. Normally this is the children passing the cups back and forth. So I'm just really getting like you took that cup away. You went loner style. This is what they're telling me. Which is crazy because down here you have the dog again. It's like reunited. I wonder if you guys are going to reunite. I feel like you guys have a decision to make. Okay, never mind. They're telling me 2 things. One, you might feel like this person has already made a decision. You might feel like this person has multiple offers from people. They might have more people around them. But for the most part, you guys have really been thinking about this, or are currently thinking about it, and there's a decision that you have to make. Sorry, just getting some of this messages here. Okay, so I'm getting... Are you guys going to come forward with some sort of romantic gesture, yeah, towards this person. And that's kind of where you're at right now, is this kind of questioning, you know, do I take a step forward or do I not? If I do, I feel like a lot of you feel like if you do, it's going to have to be really over the top. I'm getting it's so funny. Okay, guys, don't laugh at me when I say this, but I'm getting the oh, what's the name of that movie? It's not Sweet 16. Is it 16 Candles? I think, I don't know. You know, the one where everyone quotes it, where he's like standing outside with the jukebox over his head. I think it's 16 Candles. I don't know. It's so long ago. I'm showing my age, guys. But anyway, something like that, where it's like over the top sort of gesture is what I'm getting, that you guys are kind of contemplating as of late. Or this could be telling you that that's what it's going to take. If you do want to move forward with this person, that could be indicating that that's what it's going to take, is some sort of over-the-top romantic gesture. I feel like you know that this person, because of how they were, their demeanor, their personality, that they would be more susceptible to, or more, not susceptible, but more receptive, there you go, more receptive to a romantic, over-the-top romantic gesture. I feel like that's how your person would actually listen to you, is if you did something like that. With the Six of Pentacles is normally about equal give and take. With it being in the reverse, they're telling me that you guys feel like this person gave a lot to you and you really weren't receptive to it, like you feel like you should have been. I'm getting kind of like a, you don't know what you have till it's gone, is what's popping in my head right now. But I feel like because you tried to move on, here come the chills again, you kind of avoided seeing that. You like turned your back on that, because you just replaced it with somebody else, right? You just were like, okay, here's a gap, I'm just going to fill it with somebody else, and completely forget that like anything happened, which is not good, Leo. That's not good behavior. Because you were guarded, because you were hurt. I mean, it makes sense. I understand why you would do such a thing. Many people do, but it's not healthy. Okay, and honestly, I feel like deep down you know that you want this end-all be-all sort of situation with this person. You do have both of these out again, so I feel like, you know, you keep trying to avoid this, and it keeps coming up. I'm just going to check under here and see what's under here real quick. So yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles, about new beginnings. Again, that Ten of Cups. You have the children playing in the background here, and lots of love. Okay, very deep connection. Ace of Pentacles, that offer, like I said, it kind of went from this page to the ace sort of thing. You have the Empress in reverse. Let's just do all five. We'll do 5. 1, 2, 3. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Definitely a movement forward. There's your decision card right there. It's a decision. Yeah, it's a decision to move forward. And you're questioning, can you guys even have what you had, right? Because things are different now. With the Empress in the reverse, I'm getting growth with that one. You guys might have had some sort of plans with this person to have a family. And I feel like when you moved on with somebody else, you didn't feel as confident. in that regard with that other person. There's definitely movement forward with the Six of Swords here in reverse like this. Normally it's about going away from a situation. But yeah, this is definitely coming in, incoming communication. I think you guys are going to reach out. I think you guys are going to have to be the one to reach out. There's a couple cards here regarding that, and I feel like it's because you guys are starting to... I feel like the relationship that you guys held after this person, or multiple relationships after this person, have kind of deteriorated and they don't quite feel the same. But what I'm getting is like you're not being receptive to higher guidance. So spirituality could be an issue with you as far as believing in it or following it or being true to it. Just some sort of, there's some sort of disconnect with spirit in whatever religion you practice, which is potentially holding you back from being guided as to how to move forward with this, or if you even should move forward with this. All right, I'm going to see what this decision is real quick, just so we can get like solid confirmation on what this decision is, because the decision has come up multiple times now. Again, even with that Temperance card, remember I told you it felt more like a weighing your options sort of thing. So I'm really curious as to like what this decision involves. So we're going to do, what are your two decisions? Okay, so right off the bat, it's this battle between... do you come together with this person, or do you stay away from them? Do you avoid doing the healing? Alright guys, so this is really sad. You're kind of in this state of, do you pretend like it didn't happen? Do you pretend that your feelings aren't hurt? Do you pretend that you're okay without this person? And do you move on in life with your glass half empty? Okay, so do you avoid the situation, or do you come forward with an offer for this person? Do you take the risk? I'll get one more for that one. But like, do you take the risk and move forward not knowing the state of which this person is in? I keep getting this like avoidance or dealing with it thing. Like, do you deal with it or do you not deal with it? Do you avoid it or do you go for it? Do you heal the wounds of the past or do you not? And I feel like this is like, because I've gotten both of these like this, I definitely feel like there is a third person, at least a third person in this scenario. And I feel like that's kind of what you're trying to juggle, like holding back, because you know that there's a third person here. And so you're questioning, like, are they even going to consider? Because I did hurt them, right? So that's where this is coming from. Okay, guys. Alright, I'm going to do one set of oracle cards because we're already at 35 minutes, almost 35 minutes. So I'm going to do one more set of oracle cards, and then I'm going to move on to the extended, and we'll kind of go over where you should go from here, if you should come forward with an offer for this person, if there's any healing that you need to do personally so that you can move forward with this person. Again, if it's even worth moving forward with this person. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple of things in the extended, because I am really curious what they're thinking and feeling, if they are even thinking about you, and what you guys can do to kind of turn this all around. Okay, so let's get some guidance for the next 7 days regarding this situation. Alright, that works for me. 1, 2, and 3. All protection messages. Don't freak out because they're in the reverse. But you have regeneration in the reverse, building blocks in the reverse, and peace. Peace in the reverse. And then you have blessed on the bottom, which is also in the reverse. Right? Yes. These I read from the book because they have a lot of messages in here, and so the protection messages are kind of hard to remember all of them. So the first one, regeneration, is a number 46 card, which it reduces to 10, which reduces to the number 1, meaning beginnings, which is great because it's kind of what we're looking for, right? Okay. Protection message says, endings come in many forms. Now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Which is great, because the fact that it landed up over on these, you know, these cards here, that's all that was about. You know, do you continue living in this world that isn't really true and aligning with yourself, being avoidant, right? And so this is really indicating, you know, to rid yourself of that sort of thinking. Next, you have the number 28. Again, number 10 card, reduces down to 1. Again, about beginnings. What is it, 28? Okay, wait, there's 27. Protection message for building blocks says, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions. Let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you may have entered into is not right for you. Isn't that crazy? I can't make this stuff up, guys. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for the life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Again, guys, what did I tell you? It's about this avoidance that we have right here, right? It's not stable. This going down the path that you're going, where you're focusing just on your career and kind of being avoidant of what's happened and how it's happened, and not looking into how to, you know, fix things, how to rebuild things properly in your life. That's what these two cards are all about. It's crazy. Like, I swear I can't make this stuff up, guys. I couldn't do it if I even tried. Okay, so then you have number 23, which is peace. And of course that reduces down to a 5 card, which I believe is transformation. So the protection message for peace is, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, All that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. So again, kind of that inner healing that we talked about, right? I'm just trying to think about like what else to say to you guys as far as that goes. I feel like in the extended, a lot of stuff is going to come out. A lot of stuff is going to come out about moving forward, healing yourself, about the other person. I really feel like the extended is going to be a really good one. Like I said, this video is already at 40 minutes now. So I'm going to cut this off right here. Please check out the extended. It's in the description box below. The link to that is, it is $5 just for this extended read, or $33 a month to access for all the extended reads or any read that I do. So it's up to you, but the link is in the description box. Please check it out because I really feel like it's going to be a good one. Learning about this person and where you guys can go and heal from here. Okay, like I said, 100 subscribers, we will start doing the giveaways, so please subscribe, have your friends and family subscribe too, so we can get there sooner. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or night, depending on when you watch this. And let me know anything in the comments. Bye, guys.